Hi, this is Michael Rony Mullick, and you're watching the post market show. Tomorrow, markets are likely to open with a huge gap up just because of US CPI inflation data or consumer price inflation data. And we were eagerly waiting, and this is the most important data for the week, and it is finally out. And so, if you want to look at it, and let us look at it and then discuss the things that has happened. So, if you're looking at this, this is at 6 p.m. It was announced core inflation rate and inflation rate for the month of July. So inflation rate for the month of July, we talked about expectation. Expectation was 8.7 percentage, but it came even better than that. It came lower. Lower means better. It came at 8.5 percentage, which is a really good number. And even more surprising is the core inflation data. So this excludes the food and the oil prices. So expectation was 6.1 percentage, but it came exactly as last time at 5.9 percentage. So overall, we are seeing these two combined. The markets are US markets are reacting in a very positive manner, and things are looking fantastic in the US markets. And so that is why definitely we're expecting a gap up tomorrow. So the today we also talked about in the morning the Chinese inflation data came, which was lower than expected, but it was higher than the previous month. So the Asian markets were slightly negative in the morning, but then everything changed. Now the US inflation is the most talked about thing in the markets worldwide. And also the German inflation data came. It came exactly as expected, a 7.5 percentage. So again, the German markets were positive after this. Now let us come to our markets and see how things have transpired over the course of the day. Nifty at 17,534, just slightly up. It is up 0.06 percentage, up by almost 10 points. So nothing significant, but Nifty did pretty well today, considering it was a huge event coming up in the after market hours. So the markets were mostly stable throughout the day. It was trading in a very tight range, so nothing significant happening in the markets. Same with Bank Nifty, nothing significant happening. Just it has taken resistance in the trend line, a long-term trend line, which is coming from around 38. So it is around 38,300, 350 levels. So that is Bank Nifty. It again traded in a very tight range. It ended almost flat at 0.13 percentage in the green, up by just 50 points. This was Nifty and Bank Nifty. Both were absolutely flat today. Coming to other indices, we have the mid caps and small caps. The Nifty mid caps were slightly down today, 0.13 percentage, nothing significant, and Nifty small caps are also down 0.28 percentage. So overall markets were consolidating, is what we can say in one word. If you talk about the sectors, the sector specific, again no major movements. Nifty IT was down 0.89 percentage, and this was expected because of the Nasdaq index was down, and we had talked about this in the morning as well, that Nasdaq down, definitely IT stocks will be down today, and that is exactly what has happened in the markets. And surprisingly, the Nifty metals were the top gaining sector today, 1.62 percentage up. This is purely because of Hindalco. So if you look at the some of the stocks for today, let's start with Hindalco. It is up 4.4 percentage today. You can see with a huge candle, huge green candle, and things are looking up for Hindalco, and that is what was pulling the metal index up. So not only Hindalco, we have Steel Authority of India Limited, SAIL. It is also up. It is expecting results today, so post market hours. So SAIL is also up to 2.2 percentage. It is again trading at a very important level. So SAIL, this trade has been updated in the Telegram channel. Even Hindalco was updated, and we are holding on to this trade for the last few days. So definitely we are going to expect booking profits around 456. Those are the levels to watch out for. Definitely tomorrow we can expect those levels to be achieved. Coal India, again this was updated in the Telegram channel as well. So Coal India looking very strong. The results came after market hours. The results look fantastic. So again expecting a huge gap up in Coal India tomorrow. Next we have Bharti Airtel. Bharti Airtel was I said that there is the results were announced, and it is looking fine. Today the top performing bank was ICICI Bank. It is it is very close to its all-time high. All-time high is around 869. It is at 848. So expecting 866 to be taken out very soon. ICICI Bank leading the Bank Nifty. So we know Kotak Bank and SBI, those were dragging the Bank Nifty down, but ICICI Bank is holding it firm. Ashok Leyland today also, this trade was updated in the Telegram channel. The reason is, you can see it's a trend line pattern happening, and today it took support around the trend line and reversed from there. So again, we have obviously keeping a tight stop loss, and then we are expecting it to further move up from here. So Ashok Leyland definitely in focus. Dr. Reddy, we have updated in the Telegram channel. So this is also, we are riding this stock. HDFC Twins, HDFC Bank, again we had kept a target of 1500, so doing good, 0.29% up, and HDFC also up today. Again, this was given in the Telegram channel. We're expecting HDFC to break 2400 levels, because the markets are trying to break this level for many days, and once this is broken, you can see that since April this level was not broken. So it's already around 6 months and it has been trading below this range. So most likely, if this is broken, you can expect a good up move in HDFC as well. And the only bearish stock I'm looking at is Asian Paints. It is coming down significantly, and we have already taken a negative view in this. So since the crude oil prices are slightly inching higher, Asian Paints is coming under profit booking. You can see the way it ran. There's a one-way rally in this, so definitely some profit booking is expected around these levels. So that is exactly what is happening. Now, if you look at the FII DIA buying and selling activities, FIIs have bought again today. They have turned buyers for 1061 crores. DIIs have sold for 768 crore. Nifty top gainer as ICICI Bank contributing 14 points, Reliance Industries contributing 9.4 points, then L&T looking good, Bharti Airtel, Hindalco, HDFC Bank, Tata Motors. These are the top gainers in Nifty. So definitely these stocks did well, and in top losers we have Infosys, Bajaj Finance, ITC, Kotak Bank, State Bank of India, Asian Paints. These are the top losers in Nifty 50. Now let us look into the global markets. So let's start with the German markets. German market, we talked about the inflation. It came exactly in line with expectation, and the German markets were higher. And when the US inflation data news came, the German markets even shot up more. So you can see a strong green candle forming in the daily chart. And if you zoom in a bit, this is a 15-minute chart of German markets, DAX. You can see it opened with a gap down, but then the way it moved up till 245, then there was a slight profit booking. But then again, when the US data came at 6 o'clock, you can see a huge green candle forming, and then the markets moving higher and higher. French markets, same thing, up by 0.5%. UK markets up 0.4%. And now the US markets, S&P 500 up by 1.99%, also close to 2% is what we can say. A massive gap up in S&P 500, Nasdaq 2.5% up, again significantly higher, and Dow Jones also doing fantastic, 1.5% up. So overall markets, US markets looking very firm. It's very positive, and also the US VIX has collapsed by 9.6%. So this means volatility is down. US markets are likely to go up. Now the India VIX and US VIX are very close. We were seeing that US VIX were considerably higher than India VIX for last many months, but now US VIX is at 19.67, India VIX is at 19.58. So a VIX around 15 to 20 is still fine. So that is the normal VIX condition. That is how it should be. So now it is coming down. That is definitely good. Talking about US oil, I told you it is slightly inching higher and higher. US oil is at $92.18 per barrel, so it's moving higher, and that is why Asian Paints is getting affected from this. So let us see how the things unfold in the coming days. Talking about the currency index, dollar index is down 1.1%. It is at 105. So a strong red candle, definitely that is positive for the equity markets. And USD are also doing pretty well. It is down 0.65%. It is now at 79.04. So Indian rupee gaining strength, again a positive side for the Indian markets today. Now talking about tomorrow's market. For that, we have to look at SGX Nifty. SGX Nifty is significantly higher, up by 183 points right now. It is trading at 17,730. So if this is the case, tomorrow there will be a massive gap up, and also because a lot of people expecting the markets to be bearish had sold a lot of call options. You can see this is the Nifty open interest for tomorrow's expiry. You can see good amount of calls being added across board, and the put call ratio is at 1.08. So let's see how the things turn around tomorrow, and these people will be running for cover, because if the markets are significantly higher, they will be in massive losses, and they would like to quickly get out of their positions, and that can propel the markets even higher. So we have to wait and see how the Nifty reacts. And also what happens is, if you look at this chart, this is the Bank Nifty chart. Bank Nifty chart, you can see again massive amounts of call being written across board. So again, expecting if the Nifty is higher by 180 200 points, Bank Nifty can be higher by 400 to 500 points. So again, we have to see how Bank Nifty is trading tomorrow. Highest call build up is at 39,000, highest put build up is at 38,000. So there's a good amount of range, but let us see. In Nifty, if you look at the price action levels, definitely 17,800 is going to act as a very, very important level of resistance. Apart from that, we have 17,635 as a resistance, and then if you're looking at the levels below, then 17,500 to 17,450 should act as a support for tomorrow. And we're expecting a trending expiry, so expecting the move to continue towards the upside. So let us see how things happen. Talking about Bank Nifty has good amount of resistance around these levels. This trend line is where the Bank Nifty is taking resistance for multiple days. So 38,300, 360, these levels you should watch out for. Then 38,750 is the level which has a very good amount of if you look at the charts, you will know 38,700 is a very important level. So we have to see if that is broken or not. If that is broken, we can expect the markets to move towards 39,000. On the lower side, if you are looking at 38,100, then 38,000 round figure level should hold. So again, tomorrow expecting a trending expiry, and the trend should be on the upward side. So let us expect tomorrow with a huge gap up. Hope you are all holding long positions, and if you are, you'll be enjoying a lot of profits tomorrow. So let's hope everything goes well in the US market. It ends in positive, and Asian markets, if they open in positive, then obviously there's no looking back. Nifty will be significantly higher tomorrow, and it's an expiry day. So hope everything goes well tomorrow. We'll discuss other things in tomorrow morning's pre-market show. Till then, have a good night, and thank you for watching.